Hey everyone, it's Nick. Today we are on the nation server. Welcome and hello. And as you can tell, we are in the Nether, and this is my Nether portal. There we've got some messiness with andesite and some tracks, and here is my gold farm. For those of you who don't know this is a really simple concept. You just shoot a zombie pigman that's somewhere around you, and the other ones will come swarming at you, and they do not know that there are cacti down here, and will run into them, die, and then drop their items into the hopper. And from that I got a lot of golden swords and a bit of gold as well, which I think I have at my base or used up. I'm not entirely sure. But what I want to do with you today is make a track that goes to spawn or to the Nether hub that is right around there. I have already laid out this cobblestone path right here. Oh, don't burn. No, don't burn. Which goes all the way to back there and then inside there, and we are first gonna go to my base, grab some stuff that we need for that, which are, for example, rails. Then I want to do some redstone as well, but first of all I want to get a pickaxe, because that is really important, because mine broke while mining some of this netherrack, which is not good to mine netherrack with diamond pickaxes, because that's just a waste. Let's see if we've got some in this chest, and I just noticed that my inventory is a mess again. It always happens to be a mess when I'm trying to record something, and that is not good. I need to work on that, but for now I think this stone pickaxe, alright, that'll do, I hope. Nope, here I've got one. Let's use that one. It's even silk touch. Ooh, almost too... yeah, let's use that instead. Too worthy, that silk touch thing to use in the Nether. And here we've got some rails as well, and when I see that my inventory is this messed up, I am thinking about using some chests. These are all full, but here are some. And just putting them right here. I think that's a good idea, to have a junk chest down here, which we can access at any time, and then just have like another chest right here, I guess. Does that make sense? Yeah, I guess. And then we can just throw in the stuff that we don't want, and once we need some of that stuff, we can still take it out whenever we need. But for now, we'll do something like that. Okay, I do not need that. Let's just throw everything in there that I think I do not need. The chests I don't need, the hoppers maybe, and that no. Alright, that's about it. Cool. We've got 64 rails right now. Let's check if we've got some more somewhere else. I bet I have a ton somewhere laying around, but I cannot find them. But we could just craft some, because we've got that iron farm over there. But first, let's see if we've got some in here. Nope. Yeah, there's some, but that's still not gonna be enough. So let's just go to the iron farm right there while we talk about something. I don't know what I want to talk about, but maybe something pops into my mind. Yeah, for example, a lot of people that have commented on last episode wanted me to do more of these nation episodes, and that is really cool, because a lot of people really enjoy the nation, and I love that. I love this series as well. The problem is that this takes a lot of time to plan out and to record. This one is kind of spontaneous, because I just started recording when I had the rough idea of what I wanted to do. And yeah, this one shouldn't be that time shouldn't take up that much time. That's what I'm trying to say here. But still, it's really hard to make, but I'm trying my best, and I really like that you also love these episodes. So thanks very much for telling me that. Okay, now we should have enough rails for now, and what I want to get now is a dispenser, or actually 2 dispensers, and then some redstone and some buttons, because we are going to make a rail track that is powered by just 2 or 3 of these powered rails, and you could see that the track was really long, so I will tell you how we will do that in just a moment once I find some of these dispensers, which I do not have. I tell you what, I'll meet you back when I've got everything together. Man, organize, Nick, organize. So I need a bit more string to make another dispenser, and for that I want to show you a little trick that I use. So I just put the item that I want more of into the chest that I'm looking into, and then holding down shift and double clicking the string, and that will give me all the items in that chest that are the same. For instance, if we have string in one of these chests, I can see 2 there, that is great. I can just tap that, and then all of the string will go into my inventory. That is just a neat little trick that I wanted to show you, and while we're here we can just make that dispenser here and then go to the nether really quickly. Cobblestone around here, and there we go. That is really nice. Okay, let's get away from these noisy chicken because they are quite annoying. If they didn't give me food, I would have killed them a long time ago, but they give me food, so that's all good. Okay, so this right here is quite messy, so let's remove that. This used to be my nether station. Even though I never had a rail line going across here, I had this ending thing that you drove into the cactus, and then the minecart would break and go back into this dispenser here, which is not a bad idea, to be honest, but I want to revamp this just a little bit, and thus we're taking out all the items right here so we can rebuild it just like that, and there we go. And to build something good, I would suggest always making a flat ground that you can work with. So for example, here I will just put down some cobblestone, and here as well, just like that. Yep, take out this redstone, which we might need later on. Oh, I don't want to leave that there. We can throw out this torch to get the comparator, that is good, and then we can get rid of... What can we get rid of? That nether rack, nobody needs that. Okay, so 1.9, Minecraft 1.9, the combat update. I made a ton of videos about it already, and now Jeb and Dinnerbone and all the other guys that work at Mojang as well have released some new cool Elytra stuff. Mostly Jeb, because that's the project he's working on, but they are now integrating capes into the Elytra. So if one of you has a cape, you're lucky, because I don't, as you can see right here. But if you have a cape and wear an Elytra, that's the new flying item for those of you who don't know in Minecraft 1.9, the Elytra will look like your cape, which is really quite cool. For example, if you have the Minecon Iron Golem, you can just put your cape on and then you'll have an Iron Golem cape. I can show you some pictures in here right now, and they do look quite cool. There's some other capes as well, and I'm gonna make a separate video about that in a few days probably, if not tomorrow already. I'm not sure how my timing is, but yeah, let's do that tomorrow. So check it out. So now what I want to use for a building is probably stone bricks, at least for the redstone here. So what I'm gonna do is place these 2 dispensers facing onto this power track, and then behind here I'm going to place a piston. Please tell me we have a piston. No. Talking about preparation, Nick. Well, I guess we can work with it like this as well. Yeah, let's just put that there and this right here, and then we will use some redstone right here and there, and that should power the dispensers. That is perfect. And then if we take out this rail a little bit more, just go along here. I will not do this all on camera, don't worry, don't you worry. Oh boy, oh no, don't kill my rail now. I still need to put a roof on this, I think, because ghasts are able to shoot the rail, I think. Yeah, they should be able to destroy that, but not the cobblestone at least. So that's a little bit of a bonus of the cobblestone. Okay, so what we do now is, since we have these two minecarts here, one came out of that dispenser and the other one out of there, we have two minecarts stacked inside of each other, and if we hit this button, we power the powered rail, and that should give us plenty of momentum to speed across all of this. Well, that's a little bit of a disadvantage of this system. To speed across all the way, and that is my plan. So what I'm gonna do now is lay out all the tracks to this way here, and we will see if that works out. So I've laid down all the track right now, and let's test this out. So right here, we push the button, two minecarts are dispensed, we step inside and then hit this button, and off we go. And there's a little fly running across my monitor right now that is distracting me, but that's okay. Flies can also live, right? They also have their purpose. Anyway, this seems to work quite well. You saw that there was no powered rail anywhere on this track apart from at the beginning, and it does gain a lot of momentum when it goes down as well, so that also helps with the driving. But if we didn't have the two minecarts stacked inside of each other, we wouldn't be able to pull this off. So this seems to work still, and even if it gets broken in 1.9 or any future release, we could just add some more powered rails and that'll be good. So now let's watch what happens. Yep, indeed, we are dispensed right here because this is a little room that I built off camera, and it's just the track going into here and then running into this cactus, and that destroys the minecarts. Up here is a slab that protects us from going into the cactus because it's not actually a block tall but a little bit smaller, and that prevents us from going into it, so we cannot get damaged. That is of course good. And then the minecarts are not destroyed by the cactus because the hoppers around here suck it up quick enough and then pump it back into this dispenser right here. Now over there I had two of them, and now here's just one, and that is just to make life a little bit easier for me, because if we had to have two dispensers, we would either have one down there, one here, or there, or from the top or somewhere, but we would have to transport the items up, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I just added in this single dispenser right here, and if we hit this button, that just has a redstone line going down here. I can quickly show it to you. So it just goes into this block down here, and then this block gets powered, triggering this dispenser still, but not the powered rail up here. That was the problem that I was having. For instance, if we had a button right here, that would power the powered rail, which we do not want because the minecarts would just go flying off and we wouldn't have a chance to put two inside of each other. And if I had it like let's put another block here. If I had it right here, it would also power the rail, as you can see right here. Yeah, it powers it, and that's not what we want to have. So I put the button right there, and that seems to work out fine. Cool. I know this room looks a little bit ugly right now, but I'm sure we can make something really nice out of this. And maybe you guys, because you also suggested something in the last episode that I'm gonna get to in a moment, maybe you guys can suggest a theme for this room. Maybe jungle, maybe forest, maybe desert. I'm not sure what you want to see in here. So just let me know if you've got an idea. That'll be greatly appreciated. And so yeah, we have the minecarts in here. Let's put them back in there. And when we hit this button twice, both the minecarts get dispensed into that position, and then we can hit this button once we're in and we can go off again. And that is why we have the tracks laid out like this. Pretty easy, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, if we grab one of these minecarts, oh no, don't go flying off right now, and put it right here and hit this button, we will go down. And we're stopped immediately. And that is Mel's tunnel here, actually, the sandstone one, and her base is right over there, or at least the portal to her base. And that is why I created this little intersection here, because I can just branch off into Mel's tunnel. I did that anyway when I was walking to spawn, when I didn't have that rail. And this is what I have now. So from every direction, or from whatever direction you are gonna come in, you will be stopped by these powered rails, and then you will have to select with this lever in which direction you want to go. And that is actually why I want to go up to this crafting table and get some signs ready, because then we can make life easy for everyone that decides to travel along our way. So if you go this way, the lever up is to Mel's base and the lever down is to my base. So what I think we might do is put another one of these cobblestone walls right here, and then lever up. Should I write lever up? No, let's just write Mel's base, and then down here Nick's, come on, I cannot type, Nick's base. Okay, so lever up is Mel's base and lever down is Nick's base. That should be fairly understandable, I hope. And from this direction, this is spawn. And then if we do it this way, this is Nick's base, or my base. Because the minecart would just go straight, because the rail is curved that way, and we would just go straight. So that's why it goes to my base. Okay, so lever up was spawn and lever down was Nick's base. That is good. And then the last direction we have would be lever up Mel's base and lever down spawn. Okay, we've got that. Very nice. Mel's base. Nope. I want a capital B and then spawn right here. That is great. Okay, so now what we can do is when we get stopped, we can just select wherever we want to go. I guess the signs are not practical right there, but we can see that we can go to Mel's base or spawn. And if we want to go to spawn, we leave the lever like that and just hit W so we can go forward a little bit until we get that boost. So that is pretty nice. I don't know where my sounds are. Did I turn them down? Huh. My cards don't seem to make any sounds anymore. That is interesting. But anyway, this is the tunnel of Mel that I'm using right now. It is destructed, but because I'm a good guy, I'm gonna fix it because I'm now using it as well. Normally, I would leave this up for Mel, but you know what? I dug into her tunnel, so I might as well fix it because I'm also using it. So, we can actually go back to spawn right now because that's about it for the rails. And while we do that, I want to tell you about Minecraft 1.9 once again, because in the first part of this episode, I talked about the Elytra and how there were new cape designs, and that was a few hours ago, because in between the scenes, I went to a 50s style American diner. We have that pretty close to our home, here in my city, and that is really cool. That is our go-to point when we want to meet with friends. It's, yeah, like a diner from the 50s, looks like it, have a lot of signs there, and everything is supposed to be American. They sell burgers. Anyway, some of you might have seen my picture on Twitter of the ice cream that I posted, really nice. So, in between that time, ooh, pumpkins. If I didn't glitch out, we could check it out. That is really cool. Let's walk around here a little bit. That's Halloween decoration. But in between the times, between the scenes, that's what I'm trying to say here. Minecraft 1.9 snapshot 14W42B, I think. I'm not entirely sure which week that is, but I think that is it, or 42A, I'm not sure. But basically, new 1.9 updates, and those cover, for example, a really cool new enchant that you cannot actually get from your enchanting table, but you have to find it somewhere, and that allows you, I don't know what it's called exactly, I think ice boots or something, that allows you to walk across water, and then the water under your feet will turn into ice, and that ice is not regular ice, but something else, because it melts after a little while and then turns back into water, so it's a really powerful enchant. For example, if you have a water bucket, which I don't, of course, why would I, and put it down right here, you know that this is going to be a water source and the rest is just going to be flat water. And if you walk over all of that, all of it will turn into ice, and then that ice will turn into water again. So with one water source you can cover a large amount of water sources, which is a pretty cool enchant. Also, if you use tools often and they tend to break and you put them in an anvil again, at some point it'll be too expensive to repair, and that's what the new enchantment that you can also not get from an enchanting table is trying to prevent, which is called mending. So you can prepare or repair your item as long as you want. So those are two of the changes that I wanted to address that happened in between the times. Of course, there's a little bit more. I also just watched Exuma's snapshot coverage video, which I'm gonna link in the description because it's really good. So yeah, watch that as well, and maybe I'll do a few videos on that too. Okay, so now we're at spawn. Let's not get distracted more by this awesome Halloween distraction. I wouldn't have thought that people actually did something here, but I really like that. There's also pumpkins right here, and it seems like somebody fixed this road for me, which is really, really nice. Thank you, whoever did this, and I hope you see this as well. Okay, so in the last episode, I asked you guys which of these windows you like better, the mushroom one or the T one, and people decided, you decided, without a doubt that we're gonna make the mushroom window. So I just have to check how we're gonna do that. This is our Colosseum shop, if you don't know what this is yet. And let's get some of this cobblestone, because now I have it. We can just fill this all in and make it look nice. And out here I want to leave this open, as I said last time, because maybe we will do something here as well. Okay, this is what it looks like at the moment. Really quite cool, if I may say so myself. And in here, I think we're gonna wait till 1.9 until we sell something here. Maybe we can go to the end and then get ourselves a pair of Elytra, which, yeah, will take a little bit of time, but that's about as far as I want to talk about the shop right now. Because, yeah, that's in the future, but we're in the present, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's go back to my spawn tunnel, or my nether tunnel, and we will go back to our base, and then we'll see what we can check out there, if there's anything new there, but I highly doubt that there is, but we can still check it out anyway. So let's go down here. This track also needs to be repaired. I think a ghast went in here, and also wood is not the smartest solution to use in an environment that is full of fire and gas and things that shoot at you. Oh Mel, you still need to learn a lot about Minecraft. Okay, so now we can use this minecart and then travel to our station, and if everything works out the way I want it to, by the way, now the minecart has sounds, and I hate pigmen that run into my minecart, I guess we'll just have to walk by foot. What did I want to say right now? I already forgot. Wow, man, that's not good to forget things. Anyway, it seems to be pigment free right now, so let's right into there. And we should be stopped if everything goes to plan. Yep, and Nick's base is lever down, so let's hit W and we will go up. Perfect, and because I only have 2 minecarts, I need to take that one and put it into the hopper, and this one is not lined up properly, so let's put that into the hopper as well. Not hit this button. Oh, that was the wrong button, but that's okay. Well, not really, because now we're going super slow. Okay, take number 2. Let's hit this one more time, and now you can see that we go super fast, and that is of course really awesome. And I'm not sure about this nether tunnel here, if I even want to leave it naturally with the netherrack, because I kind of like that. I just put torches into the roof there, and that seems to do pretty well at keeping away the zombie pigmen that tend to spawn in there. I also have torches all along this cobblestone way here, and that seems to work quite nicely as well. Okay, we go fast, everything works nice and dandily, and no powered rails at all. That is cool as well. but there are pigmen right there. And on the rails as well. Well, that seems to work. Let's just leave them in there, go to my base, and then leave this project alone for today. As I said, I'm waiting for your suggestions on the Nether tunnel design, and now I'm trying to go out of this portal into my bed and sleep at night. So I think I don't have anything else to show you for this episode, but I've got plans for next episode actually, so it shouldn't be too long until that. Thanks for watching, everyone. As I said, keep checking out my channel for new 1.9 stuff and 1.9 videos and so on and so forth. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.